Hello everyone and welcome back to CSCI 301. For this video we will do a code along for Lab 7. Now looking at Lab 7 it says create account on CodePen. I have done that. I've copied over the certain pen and it's really basic. And what happens is the button hides the text but it doesn't bring it back, so you have to bring it back by refreshing the page. Now, first thing it says is change the headline to your name website. Okay, here's your headline here. And I know since this is a tag that whatever in behind is this display tag, so I go okay, and it eventually does it. Okay, and I put my S in for possessive. Okay, that is the first requirement. That's 3A, and that was done in HTML. Now 3B is add a second body paragraph and type something about yourself. That is also HTML. To do that, I copy. And I'll just put in something about myself. Okay, and notice that it shows up down here. I now have a second paragraph. Now the next thing is to add an image. Well, what I did was I said add an image, and notice I said site equal www.w3schools.com. What I'm specifying is a primary source. This is a really good source for learning HTML, and if you don't want to plow through different sites to find out different people's opinions, then sometimes you need a fairly standard source. Okay, and this is what it says to do. I'll put that right here. Okay, now to find the trick here is you have to have a source that you can get at. Now, unless you have access to the server that CodePen is on, which I haven't figured that out yet, I need to go find another free source. Well, here is a free source, Unsplash. And they said search, and I want Chihuahuas. That way I don't feel like I'm barking up the wrong tree. I'm going to pick the first one. I'm going to copy the image link because that gives me all the stuff I need to go along with it. And I'll put it in here for URL. And I've got a Chihuahua. Okay, their alternate text is supposed to be Chihuahua. Can't remember how to spell Chihuahua right now, so I'll just copy and paste it. Okay, that was also an HTML thing. Now the next thing is kind of fun. JavaScript. When the button is clicked, hide the image. Okay, what we have here is we have a click and we have something about set opacity to 0, which means you can see right through it. Well, it's saying that for P. Let's see if it works if we say it for IMG. Okay, I see where it's refreshed. Okay, and it made it disappear. It doesn't refresh. Now, I probably need to go down here and change the description to say hide the image. Okay, notice it refreshed, it brought the image back, and it said hide the image. Okay, that was 3D. Okay, 3E is change the paragraph font to something else. Well, what do I change it to? Well, I searched for W3 Schools, and I changed for CSS font. I'm looking for one that is very definitely different. I'm saying that this one looks very different. And as it turns out, this is a CSS change. And I'll put it in quotation marks since there's two words to it. And let's see if I get a reaction out of it. Well, it helps if I spell font correctly. There we go. And we very definitely changed this. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to pop on here and I'm going to acknowledge that Unsplash.com provided the image. Because I looked at their licenses. They have no licensing agreement. They say they would appreciate if you gave them credit. Okay, I gave them credit. Okay, let's see what else we have. Align the new paragraph to the left. Now this is kind of interesting because right now you're supposed to do things with CSS font. I'm going to use an old trick. I'm going to say style align, text align left, and see if that works. Okay, and that goes in here. Okay, and it aligned it to the left for me. And I am done except for saving. Now, if I save this, then the next time I've got to refork the CodePen from them, so I'm not going to save. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to close it out. It's going to say changes you may not be saved. When you see this, stop and make sure you save it. I'm sure this is what I want to do, so I'm going to leave. And that is the walkthrough for JavaScript.